Hey everybody, happy Hot Mess Monday, where we talk about everything that's hot and messy, or we're just hot and messy. Oh my God, you guys, it's so hot in my house right now. I'm a little sweaty, so sorry if I'm glowing a little too much. I'm testing out, well, actually, already tested it out. I am using a new webcam right now, so hopefully this works out. The words on stuff show up correctly, so that's kind of awesome. I was getting a little tired of showing you guys things and being like, oh, that's backwards. That's kind of stupid. I still haven't figured out how to turn off notifications though, so you might hear a little ding ding and all that stuff. So I know somebody's gonna be like, how do you not know how to turn off notifications? I have two windows open, so one is the Safari, one is, it's way too much inside baseball, sorry. Literal cause, it's hot in the house. Yes, literally. It is literally hot in this house. I just discovered we have air conditioning halfway through our heat wave last week. That was kind of nice. The first 2 or 3 days of it was not nice. So I'm not really sure how I didn't figure that one out to begin with. All right, so how was your weekend, you guys? Tell me what you did this weekend. And did you relax? Did you go out? Did you do anything? Did you hang out and have dinner with friends? Did you forget to send someone an invitation for the dinner with friends? I don't know, maybe just a thought. So I actually, over the weekend, I was doing some fun stuff with my kids. Well, my daughter, she's always out with her friends, so couldn't do too much fun stuff with her because she's busy. But my son and I were riding bikes, and he actually started a YouTube video, or he's starting a YouTube channel. So he started creating some videos. And I was so excited because I've been wanting him to do this for a long time because he's a hilarious kid, you guys. He's hilarious. And it looks like I went live on a different, that's fine. It's all just whatever. All right, so I kind of started, seeing some things that he does in his videos that I do, which is he yutzes with his hair a lot. He does this a lot. And he actually thought that was funny, and he kind of made it a thing in his videos, which I thought was cute because I just get so annoyed with myself for doing those things. But he worked it, and he did a great job. He did some really good editing, and that was a lot of fun. But anyway, so one of the questions that I had over on Facebook was, what's something funny and endearing or frustrating that your mom or dad did when you were growing up? Do you ever catch yourself doing it? I know that I catch myself doing a lot of stuff that my mom or my grandma did. And sometimes I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, oh my God, that's my grandma. So I'm going to actually talk to you guys a little bit about one thing I don't like about my grandma was her hooded eye. She had this hooded eye, and I have it too now. And I'm going to show you later how I take care of it and lift it up so that I don't look like a pirate the whole time. So I wanted to read to you guys some of the things that people talked about, the things that they used to frustrate them with their mom or dad, and they actually do now too, which is kind of funny. And if you guys have something that you do that your mom or dad used to do that kind of annoyed you, let me know. If you guys are tuning in from work and your earbuds are in, can you do me a favor and just give me a little, either the heart or the like? Because I heard last week that people are tuning in with their earbuds in from work, and that makes me happy. I'm glad I could take you away from your dreariness, so that's kind of fun. Unless you like your job, which, hey, yay for you, but thanks for tuning in from work. That's awesome. All right. One girl, Allison, she said, I've heard my mom's laugh come out of my own body. Also, we both play with our hair when we're we're the good kind of embarrassed. Like if someone is praising us in public or something. And I thought that was so sweet. Another gal, Patty, she said that her mom used to talk to everyone she came across. It used to annoy her. But if you've ever met Patty, she does the same thing. She'll talk to every stranger all day long in every location, which is a lot of fun. I love it. And this one was one of my personal favorites. It cracked me up. My friend Mel, she said that her mom used to say, knock it off or I'll pull your ears. And I just started laughing. So I'm like, pull your ears? what kind of threat is that? Like, I'll pull your ears. I've never heard that before. I've never said that to a kid before, so it's a little weird. But anyway, another girl that we know, she piped in and she said, I asked why, and she said no idea. But another girl piped in and said, because it hurts and it leaves no mark. Okay, I guess that works. And then Mona says, I say now to my kids what my mom used to say: look with your eyes, not with your mouth. Talking loudly to my kids while they're sleeping. Get up and sit down. That's another saying that somebody said. I'm the boss. Those are things you just pick up from your parents and you're just like, it's my turn. I get to say these things. It's kind of funny. Here's one of my favorites, Kim. She shows that her mom used to show up at the mall to pick them up in a bathrobe, and she would get mortified because the mall, I don't think it is the same thing now. It's a little bit, but it used to be like the hangout, right? And so your mom shows up in a bathrobe with everybody from school seeing her in a bathrobe, or she's going to pick up a carload of kids in a bathrobe, and all your friends have to. Well, I told her I actually bought some pajamas that look like a sundress because it was easy to be able to just get out of bed, put some shoes on and a jacket and take the kids to school, because I didn't really want to have to deal with getting dressed. So I totally relate. It was kind of funny. And then I asked my my son, and he didn't want to give me any things that annoyed him of me because he didn't want to hurt my feelings. And I was like, well, just tell me some of the nice ones. And he had to think about it because apparently I annoy him a lot. So this is one thing that he really hates that I do. Do you guys do this? Let me see, first of all. I have to keep switching back and forth to screens, you guys. I'm sorry. Carolyn's here. Wendy is here. Angela's here. Steve. I think Curtis might still be here. He is having a dreary day at work. That's awesome. Yay. I'm glad I'm helping one person. If you helped one person today. Anyway, in Carol Baker, no one, unless they do stuff, realize how much bravery it takes to go live. Oh shit, dude, you have no idea. Every time I go live, I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna make a fool out of yourself again. Yeah, this morning, just trying to figure out the new camera was kind of throwing me off. So I was a little off my game this morning, which I'm sorry. I usually am a little like, boom, straight out the gate, but not today. And I keep looking down instead of looking at my phone. That's kind of obnoxious. Hope Weeze is still here and Lancer's still here. I'm not really sure, but yeah, dude, it is not easy being able to go live, but it's fun. When you turn the camera on, you're just like, I'm talking to my friends and we're all hanging out. And Curtis, way the hell over in Florida, is hanging out with me. That's kind of cool. Or I'm hanging out with him. I'm not helping you, Curtis. How is that? How is that true? Okay, that's fine. All right, that's fine. So one of the things my son hates, oh, he hates this, is when we're riding in the car together and I'll just start singing the words to songs. And I don't know all the words to the songs anymore because I don't care. But I like the little snappy little tunes, and I like how happy they make me feel. And so I just say the words that I think they are. I don't know. I couldn't even give you an example right now. But as I'm singing, or when a song comes on, my son will just like brace himself in the passenger seat, and he'll be like, Mom, no. And I'll just start singing. He's like, that's not the words. I'm like, I know. It just makes me happy. Stop singing the not words. He hates it. Hates it. My older daughter, I know she hates it. I'm one of those people, you guys, if you've ever met me in person, I'll like whack you. If I like you, I'll whack you on the arm. I'll just be like, stop it, shut up, blah. Or if I come up, I'll squeeze your elbow and I'll be like, hello. That means I like you. So I whack you and I squeeze your elbow. I don't know where the elbow squeeze, and I'll say, elbow squeeze. I don't know what it is that made me start doing that. It started sometime. I picked it up. Oh, I think I remember. It was this girl I was working with, and she was so cute. She used to do that, and we knew she liked us when she gave us an elbow squeeze. And I was like, that's a nice way to show people that you like them. So I picked up her elbow squeeze. I also picked up my friend Malou's Houston accent, so I'll turn that every now and then just to BS people. All right, and then here's the funny part. My daughter. I'm kind of like open about spirituality and religion and everything with my kids. So if you talk to all of them, you'd be like, yeah, she made us go to church, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I also am like, yeah, go ahead and, discover Wicca, whatever. Or, yeah, go ahead, throw you some tarot cards. Yeah. So whatever. I'm just like, you know what, figure it out. And I have some books and I have some resources, and I like everybody to kind of, like, I probably was a little more militant about it. Like, honestly, I'll be very, very honest, right after 9/11, because I got scared. Did anybody else get scared after 9/11? I'm yutzing with my hair again. Okay, stop. Yeah, we all got scared. And so when you're scared, you're insecure and whatever. And I just ran to the thing that I knew, and that was my, God and all that good stuff. So I mean, my kids go to church a lot back then, and they didn't like it. And, I still go. I don't go all the time. I go when I volunteer, and I haven't been volunteering this month. I took the month off, so I haven't really been going. But here's the funny thing is my kids will say, my older kids will say, she always made us go to church and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I didn't force you to go to youth group or whatever. That's fine. But my younger kids, my daughter hates it when I talk woo-woo, and my son hates it when I take him to church. So it's kind of funny, like, these two extremes, they both hate. I'm like, I'm just giving you balance. Whatever. My mom used to always take us she forced us to go to Catholic school, and I was like, well, she didn't force us. She sent us to Catholic school. What are you going to do? And then she ended up, like, we grew up, and she started putting little Buddhas everywhere and started burning incense. It was kind of funny. They all agree that I'm loud. That's one thing that annoys them about me. I think what it is that I'm loud in public. I don't think they mind so much that I'm loud at home. Sometimes I think they think maybe I startle them a little bit. But when I'm loud in public, which I don't really ever mind being loud in public, they don't like that. So if you're just joining us real quick, you guys, I'm talking about the things that your parents did that annoy you. And I shared a few. I'm going to share a few more. But if you have any traits, anything that your parents did that annoyed you that you may actually have picked up since then, just share them in the comments. And if you're listening from work, and if you work at home, that's work, then give me a thumbs up or a little heart. All right. Oh, here's an embarrassing one. I share my digestion habits. That's how my son put it. I do like to talk about how well my stomach is functioning. Only with family. I don't talk about it with anybody else. Don't worry. I won't tell you about my rituals or my mornings. So, oh God, that was too much. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to read you guys a couple more of the ones that some people put down that I thought were cute. One gal said, using the hem of her shirt to dust a table as she walks by. As she walks by the table. Hold on, sorry. Trying to turn off. Again, first time on my desktop, so I'm having an interesting day trying to turn off all the notifications. Probably should have tried that earlier, huh, you guys? So yeah, so Deborah says that her mom used to dust things with the hem of her skirt as she walked by. She used to think it was gross, but now she does it herself. Another gal, Miko, said, nothing specific, but I appreciate my mom as my children are getting older, meaning the teenage years. I put my mom through hell sometimes. Oh my God. Yes. I put my mom through so much crap. Oh my God, you guys. But granted, and I think she knows this, and I'm sure we can all, we can sit down and have this honest conversation now. She was really, really strict. She was ridiculously strict. She always thought I was out having sex. And I was like, no, I'm just hanging out with my friends. I just want to go dance. And she was one of those people that believed that dancing led to no good. And I was like, dancing just leads to sweating. I didn't really get the leading to no good. I just loved, and so I would sneak out of the house and go clubbing in Hollywood. I mean, doesn't everybody do that? And if truth be told, Miko was one of the ones I used to sneak out with. Remember that, Miko? So much sneaking out. I'm going to go spend the night at Miko's house. Now when my daughter tells me she's spending the night at a friend's house, I make her give me a phone update. I'm randomly, I'll be like, hey, send me a picture of where you are with everybody that you just said you're with. She has to send me proof at random times. Same thing with my son. They have to send me proof at random times of where they are and who they're with. And one time she sent me a picture of everybody else and not her. I'm like, oh, no, no, no. I know that game. I need you in the picture too. And she put herself in the picture. But for a minute, I was like, she's like me. We can't have that. All right. So again, one of the things, do you guys ever do things like you sneeze and you're like, that's how my mom sneezed? I sneeze like my mom. My mom used to sneeze and scare the crap out of us. She'd be like, achoo! And now I'll, like, in the middle of the car, it'll overcome me. There's nothing I can do. Sometimes I'll do this and it'll hurt my intestines to hold that sneeze in because it's just this crazy ass sneeze. I don't know if it's just how our bodies and our nasal cavities like mature in our family, but my sneeze sounds exactly like the terrifying sneeze I grew up with, which is really, really freaking me out. All right, you guys, I promised you I would make a fool out of myself, and hopefully you don't hold this against me. I've been wanting to do a video of this for a while. So one of my little secret weapons to, I think I've told you guys how old I am. I'm 48. And I've been told I don't look 48. I'm not going to sit here and say, I don't look 48. I've been told I don't look 48. I appreciate the compliments. Thanks, you guys. My family ages really well. It's genetics. I am very lucky, but eventually shit catches up to you. So I'm not going to not prepare for the inevitable. So one of the things that I have come across, I actually saw this one time. I saw the original a long time ago. It was like 8 or 9 years ago. And it's been taken apart in my luggage before, because it looked like a giant, like a really scary dildo. And I know that it's probably brought some interesting looks, and I left it behind at a conference one time, and all these girls were like, what the hell? Whose is this? And I was like, it's mine. And people were like, oh my God, aren't you embarrassed to tell them? I'm like, no, I'm not embarrassed to tell you my face is sagging, because that's what happens when you get older. And they were like, no, we thought it was a dildo. I'm like, what the hell would you do with 2 metallic balls? That's what I want to know. I want to know what people were thinking 2 metallic balls would do. What are you stimulating with that? Oh my God. So anyway, that was the thought. And I'm like, well, I'm diagramming it in my mind. I'm like, no, I use it on my face, you guys. And anyway, it got a lot of looks. But the original one was like the old cell phone, like the big brick of a cell phone. It was like a brick of a face stimulator. So what this is, it's called a NuFace. It's a NuFace device. Some of you guys have seen these. I'll show you really quickly. This one is the NuFace Trio. The Trio has different heads. So I have this one. I have this one that looks, God, if the original would give people looks, this one would definitely give people looks like, what are you doing with this? Oh, I just stick it up my nose. No, you don't stick it up your nose. And then, oh, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. This one is it's an infrared attachment. This one works for fine lines. It actually really, really works. I've noticed right around this area and this area that the fine lines have reduced since I've started using it. What's funny is I was just using the original two balls, and totally forgetting that I had the infrared one. So the infrared one flashes, la la la. Ooh, that's scary, right? And you just put it on your face in certain areas. Don't worry, you won't go blind, unlike other activities that make you go blind. So this goes just on your skin. It has like a beep. It'll go on for 3 minutes, and at the end of the 3 minutes, it'll make a beeping noise. So you don't sunburn yourself or anything like that. So basically what this is, like I said, it is the NuFace device. It's microcurrent. When it's used with this head, it's microcurrent goes into your skin. So now I'm not even looking at the comments, you guys. Clear my throat in the morning like your dad. Steve Zarella. Oh my God, I'm like, yeah. Hey, Michelle, how are you? I forgot to go live on the one that I actually scheduled. So you probably set your reminder for the other thing, huh? I'm sorry. All right. So, okay. So microcurrent. Turn it on. I always turn it on to the strongest setting because I'm a trooper. And then you know, lift it up on yours, and it gives you a timer on how long you can use it. But you have to put gel on your face first. So I'm not going to take my makeup off. I'm not going to wash off my face right now. You should wash your face, whatever. It's probably, they're going to hate me that I did this. So you put on all this gel. Try not to get it in your hair, whatever. And you make it look like your like your face is wet. It has to look like your face is wet. The reason you want to put the gel in is because you're putting microcurrents in your skin. It's going to sting. The other thing is that the microcurrents, they have a little zzz when you touch hairs. So when you touch your hairline or when you touch your eyebrow or any hair, you're gonna feel a little zzz, but it doesn't feel like you're killing yourself. So again, my grandma had this hoodie eye, and then sometimes I look in the mirror and I have the hoodie eye too. So what I do is I take my little one with the 2 microcurrents and I go up. There's like exercise. You can do this. I'm going backwards because of the mirror. You do this. There's a whole facial exercise. I don't know if you can hear the beep. There's a whole facial exercise that you do your entire face. So you do your cheekbones, your jawline, your eyebrows, your forehead, everything. And when you're first starting, like the first couple months, you want to do it every single day. And then when you are, when you've already been doing it for a while, oops, I went too low, sorry. When you've been doing it for a while, you can just bring it down to like 3 times a week. But honestly, like, I just like doing it every day just because I let my face go for a week so that you can see the difference. Oh, it's starting to go again, sorry. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference. It's subtle, but your eye lifts up. So if you've got a droopy hoodie eye, this is your go-to. You don't have to get plastic surgery. There's this thing where people are like, oh, you're too young for plastic surgery. You should have plastic surgery when you're like 60. Okay, so from the ages of like 45 to 60, I'm just supposed to like look saggy? No, I don't want to do that either, right? Hi, Christine. Watching me zap my face. Isn't this exciting? All right. Okay. So can you guys see the difference? My eyebrow lifted up. Kind of amazing. Just a little tiny bit of microcurrent. Now, your eye, your whole orbital area, it's very sensitive. And so that's why there is this other attachment that looks like an alien. A little alien bug. But this actually goes so you can put it underneath in your eyebrow right here. So you can lift it and hold. Same thing, you just wait for the beep. And then you lift and hold. And you wait for the beep. Lift and hold. And you wait for the beep. Oh, it's so exciting, isn't it? Oh, my eyebrow's almost up now. This is my biggest concern today. Oops. Hold on. I missed that one. You can kind of tiny bit feel the tingling, but it's not like, it doesn't feel like zzz the whole time. If you didn't have this gel on your face, it would totally feel like zzz, and that's no fun. Also, for people with nose rings, so now, see you guys? My well, you have to rewind it, I guess. But just in that little bit, I do more, but just in that little bit, my eyelid isn't his hoodie. And I haven't done it all week because I wanted you guys to see like the full hood. So normally I do it every single day, and it just, once you start using it every single day, it trains your face, and you can actually get better results when you use it more. This attachment is also really good for the fine lines around your lips. So you would do the same thing. I don't have my gel in my mouth, so I'll just do it anyway. But you just hold, lift, hold. Ooh, this is a great video, huh? Lift, and hold. Yeah, Prime Day. You definitely want to look for this one. I'm going to put a link in later, you guys, or in a little bit to show you guys. So, okay, so here's the deal. There are two different powers of these trinities, right? I have the strongest one because I'm like, if I'm going to, this is how I work. If I'm going to spend the money on something that, you know, works, I'm going to get hopefully the best one or the one that's going to give me the best results, right? So I've got the strongest powered one, and I also got the one with the 3 attachments. That one is only available in salons. So you're going to have to go find somebody that, you know, that has the NuFace devices. They're pretty much in all kinds of spas and salons. In fact, some spas at the end of the facial, they'll use the NuFace treatment to like just wrap everything up so they can show you. They'll demonstrate. Here's how they do it, you guys. And this is so smart. And once you see the difference, you're just going to be like, take my money. If they'll do half of your face and then they put you in front of a mirror and you'll smile and half your face is lifted and the other half is, ugh. And you're like, yes, please, I'll take it. Yeah, I don't care how much it costs. So luckily, it's a lot cheaper than a facial, or I'm sorry, it's a lot cheaper than plastic surgery. And it is, so there are other places that do an entire wand that will lift your brows for like almost semi-permanently. That's $750 a brow, you guys. $750 a brow to have that one procedure done. It's kind of pricey. This Trinity Pro, like the most powerful one with the 3 heads that you'd have to find at a salon, is $325. I mean, I know that's a lot of money. Luckily, I have a friend that works for the company who was nice enough to take care of me. But I still had to pay a chunk of change for it. But I thought it was worth it. The other thing that you can do is buy, instead of using the regular gel primer, they also have the gold gel primer. I'm going to see if you can see it. Has gold gel in it. Can you see it? You can see my dirty fingernails is what you can see. So anyway, it has a brush applicator, so you don't have to put it on with your hands. You can just brush it on. And this one you can leave on. You can leave on. It has hyaluronic acids in it. It has like a lightening formula. So if you have brown spots like me from melasma or from just being out in the sun, it'll kind of lighten them up. I think just the deposits of gold in there just kind of have a reflective quality that don't show the brown spots too much. This one, the regular gel one, that one you have to wash it off. You can't leave it on. So if you're in a hurry in the morning, you know, because you're always late to everything, the gold one's the best way to go anyway, but this one's definitely the better way to go if you want to just be able to just put your pajamas on or leave your pajamas on and put your boots on and go. I spend more time on with my face thingy than my hair, can you tell? So I'm purposely not paying attention to Prime Day because I want to shop, but I'm monetarily challenged. Dude, I get it. I totally get it, right? Like Prime Day, the only thing I bought on Prime Day, I bought that Instant Pot because everybody got one, and I didn't open it up until the next Prime Day. And I've used it. I mean, I've used it. I just haven't used it commensurate to the hype. So just if you have a rice cooker, keep your rice cooker. I mean, yeah, pressure cooker is great, blah, blah, blah. Do what you want. To be honest, I also got a sous vide thing one time, not on premium or whatever. What's the day called? Prime Day. And I did a challenge. I challenged myself. I made meat one day in the Instant Pot and one day with the sous vide cooker. The sous vide cooker takes forever. The Instant Pot is lickety split. The sous vide cooker that took forever tasted so much better. So, I mean, you can have instant food all you want. It tastes better if you take longer. Everything's better when you go slow. So anyway, so that was fun. Did you guys enjoy me making an ass out of myself? Yes, we say ass around here. So, okay, so real quick, there is also another one that's a travel size, you guys. This one's probably a little bit, I'll put a link to that one in the comments. That one's a lot cheaper. It's $199. But you would do this. You can lift here. You can lift this. You can lift your brows. You can, you would take the small attachment and, you know, lift your sides of the eyes. And remember the red lighted one that gets rid of little fine lines and wrinkles. That's for the trendy. But the travel one just has this, and it's smaller. It's a little smaller, not as powerful, but at least you start like doing something, right? So if you can't do the full 325, which I mean, I totally get it. It's a big investment, which is why you should put this on your wish list for somebody for birthdays or whatever, or just, I don't know, like sell your Instant Pot and everything else you bought on Prime Day and get yourself one of these. It's always so much fun. You guys, getting older is so hard on people that I don't know. I just feel like in our 40s it's hard because we look in the mirror and we see the little things that our grandparents or our parents used to do, and we're like, man, I used to think they were old, and now that's me. But I did read something, a little saying again this morning that reminded me, it's true. Aging is a privilege. Aging means, don't cry. Aging means we're still alive, and there are a lot of people in our lives who don't get to get any older, and you get to get older without them. So you don't have to care what your face looks like. I do. I don't like to have my face sag, but I'm happy that I'm still alive. And if that comes with, you know, some extra ridiculous shit that you have to take care of, like more tests at the doctor and all that good stuff, then that's what it comes with. So anyway, I'm thankful that you guys were here this morning. And if you enjoyed anything, just tell your friends that Hot Mess Monday happens every Monday, 9-ish. I'm going to say 9:04 because why not? 9 exactly is not my style. Anyway, thanks you guys, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.